after his girlfriend works in a high-end club. The whole person has changed. Always come back from the day shift with a pale face and silence. The night shift hums a song. Put on bright lipstick. Put on a sexy wrap dress and black silk. I get home hot every morning. Suspicious red marks on the collarbone. The edge of the stockings is always hooked with silk. And here's the weird part. I told him I was about to get a promotion. He will soon be able to live at home. The life of a rich wife. No longer have to go to the clubhouse to work. He suddenly gave me a hard look. The voice rose suddenly. This job makes me feel like a human being. You mention it again. We're done. I dare not ask again, but I checked the official website of the club all night until he handed me a VIP card. Say in a low voice, show you. What is the true paradise on earth? I sat in the dark box that night, looking at the familiar silhouette on the stage. I finally understand his joy. My name is Lee Jun, an ordinary programmer. Life was calm as water. Until 3 months ago, girlfriend Lyrical told me she found a new job. It is the administration of the high-end club. And he was like, oh yeah. There was a flash of light in my eyes that I had never seen before. Su Ching is a beautiful girl. I used to work as a copywriter in an advertising agency. Mild personality, laughing with eyes bent into crescent moons. But since I went to that clubhouse called Cloudan, he has changed. He always came back from the day shift looking pale. Silence is like a different person. Lock yourself in the bedroom without saying a word. But on the night shift, he would hum a tune I'd never heard before. Paint your bright red lips in the mirror. Put on a sexy upskirt and black stockings. Those clothes are all new to him. I have never seen. 3 a.m. She dragged her tired body home. Hot skin. Suspicious red marks on the collarbone. Long hooked silk on the edge of stockings. I tried to care for her. He just said lightly that the job requires. Don't think about it, but how can I not think about it? That day, I finally got the long-awaited good news. The company has decided to promote me to technical director. On the way home, I bought a bunch of roses, planning to surprise him. I am excited to announce. Joking, I'm about to be promoted. Soon you will be a rich wife at home. You don't have to go to the old club anymore. Su Ching is applying lipstick to the mirror. Hear me. His hand suddenly stopped. His eyes in the mirror slowly widened. Then turn around abruptly, glaring at me. Those eyes are cold and piercing, as if I wasn't his boyfriend of 3 years. His voice rose suddenly. This job makes me feel like a human being. You mention it again. We're done. I was stunned. The rose in my hand fell to the ground. He never spoke to me like that. That night, I stayed up all night. Crazy search for information on Cloud Clubhouse. The design of the official website is minimalist and elegant. Only a vague introduction to membership-based services. Contact number and address. You need a verification code to view it. There are only a few sporadic night photos on social media. The messages in the comment area are ambiguous. What is the true paradise? Go to know what life is. Lyrical every perverse move. Every cold word. It was like needles going through my head. I'm starting to look like a pervert. Sneak through his phone. Check his consumption records, even after he left the house. Follow him like a ghost. But the security in the cloud is too tight. I can't even get close. I could only watch him walk into that shining light, like a golden gate that can swallow everything. I'm about to be overwhelmed by this feeble guess. Jealousy and jealousy drive me crazy. I have to go in and take a look. I need to know. What is Su Ching doing behind that door? What? I found my little brother, Zhao Kai. Zhao Kai is a rich second generation. He knows all the people and things in the circle. When the phone is connected, it's so noisy over there. The sound of music and the delicate laughter of women are mixed together. Hello, Lee Jun. Why did the rare customer remember to call me? I'll get straight to the point. Do you have a way to the clouds? I want to go in. The other end of the phone fell silent for an instant. Zhao Kai's voice also became serious. Lee Jun, you are in trouble. That's not the place for people like us. I said in a dry voice. My girlfriend works there. Zhao Kai was silent for longer. So long that I thought he had hung up. He finally spoke. There was a hint of sympathy in his voice. Please, I have a final tomorrow. Cloud, you go with me? But Lee Jun, I have to warn you, no matter what you see, don't run away. The people inside, none of us can afford to offend. And the next day, Zhao Hai drove me through half the city. Finally stopped in front of an unassuming gray building. No sign, only a thick black door. Zhao Kai swiped card. The back door slides open silently. Zhao Kai is familiar with the road. Take me through the golden hall. Take the elevator directly to the third basement floor. The moment the elevator door opens, I felt like I had entered another world. With the well-dressed upstairs, pretending to be different, it's full of pristine, unabashed desire, dim light, psychedelic music, The air smells of alcohol and hormones. A huge circular stage occupies the core of the entire space. Circular booths around the stage. Men cuddle or coquettish or innocent women, staring at the center of the stage like a ball. My heart was racing like crazy. Zhao Kai pinned me to an inconspicuous corner. Say remember, look less and talk less. Don't touch me. Then didn't listen to him. My eyes are fixed on searching the crowd. No lyricism, and I was so happy. Maybe he's really just doing administrative work upstairs. Just then, the lights suddenly dimmed, leaving only a chasing light in the center of the stage. A familiar figure steps onto the stage. He wears a silver mask, but that silhouette, that long green hair, and that little mole on the right earlobe, it's lyrical. He was wearing black lace underwear and garter socks. Dance slowly to the music. His movements are big and enthusiastic. Nothing like the shy girl I know. There were whistles and applause. Someone threw money onto the stage. I felt a nausea. I want to rush up and pull him down, but the legs are like broken signatures. I can only watch him dance. Finally, a very provocative post-contact performance. The host took the microphone handed over. Thank you very much. His voice came through the stereo with a strange laziness and magnetism. Next up is tonight's special session. Real game. The audience is boiling. The host announces the rules. Guests can bid. The opportunity to spend real-life moments with performers. The winner can enter a private box with the performers. Have unscripted interactions. Tonight's star is Nightingale. The spotlight shines on Su Qing. Auction begins. Prices are climbing rapidly, from 10,000 to 50,000 to 100,000. I was shaking. Watch the men hold up their placards. Greedy light in my eyes. A greasy middle-aged man shouted to 100,000. Su Qing stood on the stage. The corners of the mouth under the mask seemed to rise slightly. He is enjoying the moment. And it just kind of broke me. 200,000 time. 200,000 twice. 500,000 calm voice. From the box across from me, there was an uproar. Su Qing's body was obviously stiff. In that direction, the deceased whispered to Zhao Kai, "It's the boss here." In the end, Su Qing was photographed by the boss. I saw him leave from the side of the stage. The man also stood up and walked toward the backstage passage. She is tall, a well-dressed dark suit. The side face is tough, 40 years old at the end of the month. I said to Zhao Kai in a hoarse voice that I wanted to leave. Zhao Kai. Mysterious smile. Paige, the show is just beginning. I'll take you to a place where you can see the private box. I should have refused, but somehow they followed him up. We went through another corridor. Zhao Kai seems to be very familiar with this place. After 7 turns and 8 turns, enter a small room full of surveillance screens. This is the security room. My friend is on duty. Zhao Kai wears one inside. The man in uniform nodded. The situation of each box is displayed on the screen. Zhao Kai pointed to one of the surveillance screens and said, "Look there in the picture." Su Qing has taken off the mask and sat on the sofa. He's standing with his back to the camera. They were talking, but no sound. Suddenly, Su Qing stood up. He seemed emotional. The man reached out and grabbed his wrist. He tried to break free. He's fighting back. I blurted out. Zhao Kai smiled. Look carefully at the picture. The lyrical struggle gradually stops. He takes the initiative to approach the man, wraps around his neck. Here's what happens next. Let me turn the river upside down for you. They started kissing. Warm and deep. I can't do this anymore. The wind rushed towards the box. 2 men in black suits. I don't know when to appear at both ends of the corridor. Sir, this is a private area. Zhao Kai came and grabbed me. Chen Shen said, "Don't make trouble here. The boss behind this has a lot of power. Go back first." I stumbled out of the clubhouse. The cold wind at night can't dissipate the suffocation in my heart. When I got home, Su Qing has come back, drinking water in the kitchen in pajamas. "Where have you been?" he asked in a calm voice. Zhao Kai asked me to drink. I lied to look him in the eyes. He put down the glass and said, "I'm tired. Go to sleep first." The next few days, I tell The Walking Dead, the promotion notice has officially come down, but I have no joy. I started following Lyric. I want to know about his life outside the clubhouse. My world shattered in front of that surveillance screen. But the real collapse. It's just getting started. The day of the promotion ceremony. I'm standing on stage in my brand new suit. Received applause and congratulations. The company president patted me on the shoulder and said, "Li Jun, you are the pride of our technical department." And there were these strobe lights. But my eyes are only on the phone. It's a message from Su Qing. "Working overtime tonight? Don't wait for me." What do you do? Working overtime in which man's box? At the after-ceremony reception, I raise a glass mechanically. I keep playing the picture of that night in my mind. Lyrically wrapped around the neck of a strange man. Red lips warmly cater. The man known as the boss. Who is it? What role does lyricism play in the cloud? Administrative staff. Dancer still. Congratulations to Director Lee. Xiaokai didn't know when he came over. Shaking a wine glass in hand. The eyes are meaningful. How was heaven that night? Is it shocking enough? I clenched the glass violently. White knuckles. Keep your voice down. I know what you're thinking. But buddy, I advise you. The less you know about something, the better. The water in the clouds is deeper than you think. I asked him hoarsely why he was like that. He paused. Show a weird smile. Said that everyone has their own choice. Maybe it's depravity for you. It was rebirth for him. Rebirth from kindness and simple lyricism. Rebirth didn't twist your body on stage. Nightingale making out with a strange man in a box. My fists clenched in suit pockets. Fingernails sank deep into the palm. Xiaokai's smiling face twisted behind the champagne glass. Like a reflection in water. Congratulations from colleagues around. Into blurry background noise. Only that sentence blew in my ears. For him, it was rebirth. It was rebirth. What a beautiful word. Rise from the ashes. From the ruins. What are the lyrical ashes? Our ordinary but warm cottage. I prepared breakfast for him. The two agreed to adopt a cat next spring. Or my self-righteous vice-wife promise. Xiaokai touched my glass. Said Director Lee. Don't look like that. That's how the world is. Someone is in heaven. Some people can't even touch the door. Your girlfriend. He has found his place. And I looked up. Bloodshot eyes. What location? Xiaokai took a step back, shaking a wine glass. Go ask yourself. But I guess he won't tell you. Some secrets. It's not fun to say it. The ceremony ended in false joy. I declined all subsequent invitations. Driving around the city alone. 12 midnight. I stopped at the Cloud Building. The alley opposite the Gray Building. Neon lights cast ghost light spots on car windows. I stared at the black door. Watched the luxury cars drive in one after another. Men and women in fiber optics walk in with a smile. Do they know what's behind the door? Or they don't care at all? As long as it's paradise. 2:17 a.m. The door opened. Wake up and come out. Not alone. That man. That is, the boss in the surveillance. Put your arms around his waist, looking down and whispering something in his ear. Su Qing smiled. That's the smile I haven't seen in 3 months. Bright and flamboyant. No reservations. She was wearing a silver sequin skirt. The coat is loosely draped over the shoulders. The red marks on the collarbone are clearly visible under the street lamp. The man pulled the Rolls Royce for him. The car door is guarded on the roof. Extreme life experience. My breath fogged on the car window. Car leaving. I didn't follow. Where else to follow? Watch them walk into some luxury apartment. Watch that door close with your own eyes. I start the engine. But I don't know where to go. Next week, I seem to have become two people. By day, I'm the new technical director. Advancing the project vigorously in the company. Needing decision. It's absolutely flawless. At night I am a ghost in the dark. Obey opposite the cloud. Record the time of people and vehicles nearby. I rented a short-term room in a nearby high-rise building. Set up high-power telescopes and cameras. As a top programmer. Hacked into the background of Yuduan's official website. Found the abnormality of the high encryption level of the member list. It is not the specification that an ordinary club should have. The third night, I saw something unusual. A black scented car. Drive into the Cloud Underground garage at 4 a.m. Half an hour later, the car goes out very fast. Through the gap in the rear door that is not fully closed. My camera caught a fleeting image. Reflection of the base cage. There's something moving in the cage. Not an item. It's alive and my heart is beating wildly. I'll zoom in. Watch the 3-second video over and over again. Shadow outline behind the cage grid. Vaguely like the curled up shape of a person. I remember Xiaokai's words. The boss behind this has a lot of power. How much power? What can be done? Day 4, I decided to cut in the other direction. Since the lyric refuses to say, I look for the answer in his change itself. I went through his shopping history for the last 3 months. Browsing history. Chat software. The accounts he thought I didn't know. Since he went to work in the cloud. Just search for some keywords frequently. Personality psychology, behavior modification, sensory deprivation, experimental cognition, reconstruction, and Stranger Things. He joined a private forum called Nirvana. Because it's by invitation, I can't get in, but I'm in his browsing cache. Found a screenshot. It's a fragment of a thread on the forum. After the third stage breakthrough, the world becomes clear. Pain is no longer pain. Is wake up. Shame is no longer shame. It's liberation. They say you've lost yourself. but they don't understand. The self-save is the cage. TZ sign Nightingale. Lyrical code name. I stared at the screen, meaning climb from the spine. That doesn't sound like describing a job. It's like some kind of makeover. The fifth day saw a turning point. The company's new project requires a partnership with a high-end entertainment group cooperation. The docking meeting is scheduled for 2 p.m. And I walked into the conference room with my team. I saw the man sitting in the opposite seat. Dark gray custom suit. Cold sidelines. A simple platinum ring at your fingertips. Is the boss at the cloud? The other party raised his head. Eyes swept over me, without stopping at all, as if I had never been seen in front of a surveillance screen. Never left at midnight with my girlfriend in my arms. My assistant introduced. This is the CEO of Skyline Group. Gu Chen, I have heard of this name. Tech upstart. Entertainment tycoon. Philanthropist. Selected as the most influential young leader for 3 consecutive years. Media reports he started from scratch. Unique vision. Investment spans technology and entertainment. The matchmaker reported that he owned an underground club. The matchmaker reported that he was auctioning at the clubhouse with girlfriend's private moment.